In this particular session, we'll be looking about permutation, words and numbers, repetition allowed or not. Allowed or not. Okay. For this one, if you consider an example like A, B, and C, want to arrange in three different sets. Okay. So we got n is equal to nothing but 3, and we have to arrange in three different sets. So R is also 3. We can arrange in the form of A, B, C, or A, C, B. Right. I can arrange the form of BAC or BCA. Other one is nothing but CAB or CBA. So total we got another one 6. We can use it directly the permutation NPR, which is equal to 3 factorial by 3 minus 3 factorial, which is equal to nothing but 3 factorial by 0 factorial, which is equal to 6. This case 1 repetition is not allowed. Right. Now coming to the second case, when repetition is allowed. Okay. We have a 6 letters plus. When the repetition is allowed, we can write the words as A, 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 right? And B, 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 and C, C, C. Plus, we can also write as A, A, B, A, A, C, right? B, B, A, B, B, C, or C, C, A, C, C, B, right? Again, we can write it in the form of A, B, A, plus A, C, A. Again, B, A, B, B, C, B, or C, A, C, or C, B, C. Plus we can also write as form of an B, B, A, C, C, A, then A, B, A, C, B, B, C, and C, C, B, right? So totally how many we get? This is 3, this is 6, this is 6, this is 6, right? Again 6 plus 6, 4 times, like 6 4 is 24, 24 plus 3, it is equal to 27 times we can do it, right? In the case of a repetition. Instead of this one, what we do is nothing but we do n per r formula, which is equal to 3 per 3, which is equal to nothing but 27. Okay, it is a case when repetition is allowed or not. Okay, now coming into permutations of a word or number. Okay, when repetition is allowed or not. Okay, just I have noted on the points. Okay, what I explained you just now. The first one is when repetition of an object is allowed. Okay, then the number of an permutations of n things taken all at a time. Okay, all at a time when repetition of an object is allowed is given as n per n. Now in the case of an number of repetitions of an n objects, but we will be taking only r at a time. Okay, when repetition of an object is allowed is given as n per r. Okay, now coming to next one, when repetition of object is not allowed. Okay, then the number of an repetitions of an n things taken r at a time. Okay, when repetition of an object is not allowed is given as npr. We'll be using actual permit. Now coming to the questions, when repetitions are allowed or not. Okay, we're checking in the questions and we'll be finding out whether it has a repetition or not. Okay, the question is, if no repetitions, but we'll be not be using repetitions, is not allowed, then how many numbers between 2000 to 3000 can be formed using a digit 0 to 7, right? So we have to find the numbers 2000 and there will be 3 digits we have to assign. So and r is equal to nothing but 3. Now digits are nothing but 0 to 7, right? So number of digits is n is equal to 8, and we are not using repetitions. So we have to use general formula, permutation formula, NPR, which is equal to n factorial by n minus r factorial. So here it becomes 8p3, which is equal to 8 factorial by 8 minus 3 factorial, which is equal to 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 factorial by 5 factorial. These two get cancelled, which is equal to 8 7 56 into 6, it becomes 336 is the answer. Okay, but not allowed repetitions. Okay, now come to the next question. Find the number repetitions of the word with or without meaning that can be found with the letter word chair. We have to allow the repetitions, right? So given word is nothing but CHAIR, chair is given, right? So we have to form a repetitions. So it can be written in form of C 5 times, or H 5 times, right? So we get nothing but N is equal to 5. 5 letters like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in chair. And we have to arrange in 5 different sets. So R is also 5. Both are same. So it becomes nothing but N per N, which is equal to 5 per 5, which is equal to 3125, right? Now come next question. The question is, find a number repetition of a word with or without meaning that can be formed with the letter word swimming. So given word is nothing but swimming. SWIMMING. Like given the swimming. So number of letters are nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So N is equal to nothing but 8. 8 letters are given. And we have to arrange in 8 sets, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have to set in 8. R is equal to nothing but 8. Alright. Now we have to use a repetition. Then what we do? You can see that number of set is R is nothing but equal to N. So it becomes N per N only, which is equal to 8 per 8, right? But we can see that I and M are repeated twice, right? I is repeated twice and M is repeated twice, right? So we're getting the words in the form of I 8 times, okay, and I so on will be getting I twice would be getting, right? And similarly for M also, M will be getting twice also, right? So what we do is now in this particular cases, it becomes N per R by repeated, okay, repeated letter factorial, okay, then it becomes nothing but 8 per 8 by repeated letters nothing but I and M, so it becomes 2 factorial into 2 factorial. So answer is this one, okay.